I know you're also very concerned about the impact of releasing prisoners from Gitmo. This week we had news that 5 more detainees were released at a time when the Paris attack continues to put Europe on edge. What do you make of this latest move?
Well, I'm very concerned. I go back to when we created Guantanamo Bay, starting with the Joint Chiefs of Staff. It was designed to be an intelligence center for excellence in the war on terror. It was a place where we could breed detainees and learn about them and figure out how they conducted their operations so we could target them. The problem you have is that we no longer have a facility to bring them. We cannot afford to surge ships out of Norfolk to sit off Libya to bring captured terrorists one at a time back to the United States for trial. We're in a war and we have to find a better way to do it. When you look at what Guantanamo Bay is and what it should be, get off the human rights perspective where they're sitting there and manipulating it for their own purposes. Guantanamo Bay should be an intelligence center where we can put that intelligence together for the sake of the safety of the nation, and it's imperative that we start using it for that purpose. Releasing detainees when the recidivism rate is going up is a continuing problem for the administration and endangers American lives in the field. Additionally, at a time when we need to be using that facilities and these detainees are being released into countries that are unstable, hey, if they no longer represent a threat to the United States, then Mr. President, why won't you tell the American people why they no longer represent a threat, how much money it's costing us to resettle them, and why you feel that there is no follow-up with any of the other intelligence agencies around the world to track these guys. If they're not a threat, we don't need to be wasting our resources doing that, and yet for every one of these detainees, that is exactly what we're doing.